When we bought our house in 2020, we just didn't have the money left over in the budget to renovate the whole thing. We've had to do little bits as we've gone, so you can see the garden and the shed. Well, today's story is about tackling something in the kitchen. Our awesome 70s kitchen came with awesomely narrow 70s worktops. In fact, that's the only one we really use, and it isn't deep enough to put plates on. So we decided to buy a new worktop from IKEA while we were away on holidays, and this is the story about how it got fitted in one day, while I was busy turning a table into a pallet into a table again. Here's the old bench. I've already removed the screws. It's about 1.5 meters long. We do eventually want to renovate this kitchen, so today's project is just a stopgap. Here's the new bench. It came from the IKEA scratch and dent section because it's got that little mark over there, but we'll sort that out. So we'll measure this up and then take 300mm off that end. Okay, we're going to cut the kitchen bench top today. I'm going to use my Makita track saw. You'll need some tape, a pencil, a measuring tape, some clamps to hold the long piece of bench top down, and some foam matting so you don't cut through your son's fancy new workbench. I've measured and I've marked where it's going to get cut. I'm keeping my ding as my reference point, and I've just masked it up with some tape. Now I'll flip it over, get ready to cut from the other side. That's cut number one. Now we'll cut through. Alright, we're just gonna test fit it. First time. Oh, it's heavy. Just shove into the wall. Does the fridge open? Not too bad. Right, it's in place. I've clamped it and I now need to try and screw it in. I've got some new screws because the old ones were flat ones. I don't have a drill bit long enough to drill through for pilot holes, so I've clamped it and I'm just going to have to send it and hope for the best. This is real life, people. Alright, screwed in position, plish. That's place and position together. So now the last job is to try and silicone along here. I'm terrible at siliconing, so I won't show that. I'll just cut to a reveal of however it looks at the end. There it is. I'm not a silicone person, silicone expert, so I've just left it because it's as good as I'm going to get it. If I try any harder, I'm probably going to make it worse. So there we go, changing your bench tops in the morning.